Good, appropriate time of the day to you. I am Richard, and this is LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels. And how are you today, friends and enemies? I hope you are okay and excited for Point and Click Tuesday, possibly the conclusion of Lacuna. Murder on the moon, exactly, moon murderer, but no moons and no murder. Oh, I mean assassination. I don't know. I guess assassination is a form of murder, but it's usually called assassination and not moon and not murder. It's definitely not called moon. And yeah, it's many planets and not moons at all. So murder on the moon is entirely unreliable as a heading, which is great. I'm so glad I did that. But let's move on because I don't know if we'll be able to finish it today, but I know we're pretty close. So over to games. Are you over there? Huh. No, just a black screen. Now you can see it. Wow, okay, yeah, and you saw all that error, etc. I have no idea if this is going to run, but that is the only save we have, so... Ah, yes. We are here confronting Mr. Dyson, the person behind the big conspiracy. Because your name began with an A, and you signed it A, because, I mean, you're dumb. So, Mr. Dyson. Good evening, Agent Conrad. This is an interesting setting for a chat. Yeah. I mean, if this were in London, this would be a stupid place to have a chat like this, because there are cameras all in the trains. So, you know, it would record that this is happening. Let's get straight to the point. I have sufficient proof that you are part of, or even all of, the Liberators. Oh, no. Oh, and I see you have also succumbed to the silence disease here. Isn't that horrible? That's a big accusation to throw around. What proof would that be? I know you hired mercenaries to kill Banny and to steal some data from the chief's cell. You also instructed Cox to broadcast the Liberator's message and to bomb Korean Church. If there is anything else going on that endangers people's lives, you need to tell me right now. Also, the people that you hired that you didn't pay have kidnapped my daughter. So, you know, I'm inclined to shoot you the fuck dead if you do not cooperate with me. Right here and now. If you are so sure of all that, why don't the CDI just arrest me? I want to know why you did it. You're a Saviant from Drovia. What's more, your company suffers financially from operating inside an unfree economy. You have all the reasons to support Drovian independence. I do support Drovian independence, but not for economic reasons. Don't you think that the status quo is unacceptable in a modern society? Gara forces us to hand over all the fruits of our labour, like we live in a feudal times. I need to resell it at an incredible profit. I mean, that sounds like a pretty economic reason, even if it's not your economics. Your planet exploits and enslaves my people for its own financial gain. If that's how you see it, why did you create an anti-Saviant, anti-emancipation? I imagine this is how the conversation is going. Why did you create an anti-Saviant? Stumble over my words several times. Terrorist group. Anti-emancipation. Terrorist group. All Drovia needs to finally explode is a spark. I've provided just that. Did you read the news today? Drovian resistance against its oppressors has never been stronger. So you admit it. You did it to lend momentum and legitimacy to a Saviant revolution. Push public opinion on Drovia to a point where succession war seems inevitable. Secession. Sorry, not succession. Those are two opposite things. Secession meaning to secede from something, to break away, and succession meaning to follow the line of succession, which doesn't really explain it. To come down the already predetermined path. Not exactly a great explanation of succession there. Never mind. You're not here to learn. You're here to mindlessly listen to me talk about things. But anyway, but they were already negotiating. Why didn't you just support banning on the summit? Joseph was in no position to change things. The whole summit was a big dog and pony show. Succeed at succession. Yes. Once you have done that, you can secede from sucking seeds. History teaches us that you can't obtain independence the peaceful way. If you want it, you take it. I mean, I know nothing about your history because this is not set on Earth, so I don't know what your history is teaching you. And war is worth it for you, especially considering that Drover is unlikely to win it. If war is what it takes, we have to try. Besides, New Joran will take our side, if any. You know, I'm really not buying your man of the people spiel. This is all about your company's bottom line. Think of me any way you want. It doesn't matter. The way I see it, I am using my influence and money to fight for the right cause. Don't you think thousands of innocent lives are a prohibitively high price to pay? I mean, it's going to be millions, surely. I mean, okay, that depends on how many people actually live on the planet. I can't remember how many habitable areas of the planet there are, so maybe it is only thousands. It's interesting you bring that up, being a CDI agent yourself. What are you talking about? The data I've been wanting to get my hands on. Did you have a look at it? No, I haven't been back to try and get it yet. It contains classified information about the Sector 2 incident, which also cost thousands of innocent lives. But just as important, Savins lost the right to a self-governed colony on Trovia. Gara cited a charter that it had made up itself and launched an independent investigation, which identified major construction and security flaws as the cause of the disaster. I'm familiar with the incident. What are you getting at? Those backward Savians didn't believe in race science, so they don't know how to build a safe colony. Sounds convincing, doesn't it? What if I told you that the colony was sabotaged by Gara? It would be ridiculous. I mean, it seemed to be patently true from the get-go. I mean, I know we are not Neil ourselves, but from the outside that we saw, that is, you know, kind of what it would seem to be, given all the political ramifications, etc. But, I mean, it could just be a weird conspiracy theory. You can see how people get sucked into them. The operation was launched out of fear and greed. Savian colony on the biggest it's not Tillium, it's Tillanium source in the system, free to trade with New Joran. Losing the Tillanium race could have meant losing supremacy over the solar system at the time. They couldn't allow that to happen. Who? Who are you talking about? A number of politicians and other elites. And of course the CDI as their executive force. So now we're talking about an Illuminati type. Your Attorney General, Amelia Thorne. She was the director of the CDI at the time. So before you judge me, look at the people you work for and what they did. I mean, I'm going to judge you anyway. I can judge everybody. Because money, yeah. It is indeed because money. Well, it's always because money. I know so many people who died and lost someone in the incident. So many more who lost their livelihoods. No, this is too big. So many people would have to stay quiet for it to keep a secret for so long. Well, it will come out, but not that many people know. Who knows at the CDI? Does Gary know? The chief? The director? What about the guy who serves me brisket on Sunday mornings when I'm at work in the cafeteria? Does he know? How deep does this conspiracy go? Everybody involved is retired by now, except Ms. Thorne. Some people must know. There are records of it. They will see the light of day soon enough. No, the mercenaries you hired are working on getting them back. They abducted my daughter, blackmailed me into helping them. I'm sorry to hear that. They did not act on my behalf when they took your daughter. Doesn't matter. If I kill you, then they never get paid. And if they're not going to get paid, there's no reason to hold my daughter. So your death frees my daughter. Yeah. I mean, I guess this is why they have trains like this, because there's so many stops in between. Oh, sorry, so much distance between stops. That's Mr. Dyson. I won't arrest you if you pay them now. I have to arrest you. You can go. Pay them. Pay them. Get my daughter back. Mercenaries will free my daughter as soon as they get the money you promised them. I won't arrest you if you pay them now. Doesn't make much of a difference to me if you arrest me. I might have to do some time, but I have the best lawyers in the system. What I care about is the data becomes public. Get it, and the mercenaries will be paid. Don't get paid. No reason to keep her alive. True, but no reason to kill her either, and bring down the wrath of the CDI upon them. Once they send it over, it will get leaked, even if I'm in prison. I have people making sure of that. Doesn't matter what you care about. I want my daughter back. Listen, you son of a bitch. They have my daughter. Pay them. Exactly, man. Gun. Escalate situation with gun. Use gun on man. I would consider it. I missed the window. The transaction expired. Oh no, Neil's caught the silence disease. I see. You're under fucking arrest. I'm taking you in, you stupid person. You're getting off of the train with me at the next stop. I can't let you get away with this. I mean, something's gonna happen so that he doesn't get off the train with us at this next stop. I suspect. Because there was the you can go option. So unless they've got branching pathways, which I don't really feel this game has. Until we arrive, I have some final questions. Tell me. Yeah, I want to know about Laura's abductors. I mean, they're mercenaries, so you probably don't know anything about them, right? What do you know about the people who took my daughter? No, don't fall to the silence disease. Yeah, no chat. Don't do it. Not much, to be honest. You probably figured out most of it already. A secret group of mercenaries and they run big operations in the whole solar system. If you want a higher profile job done, you go to them. Where is their HQ? Where are they keeping my daughter? I don't know. They're very secretive. They only meet you in public places. Or they come to you. There's an emote you need to buy for the day. Oh no. I see. Tell me. What is Cox's role in all this? What's this emote? Yes or yes? I choose yes. Next time I'll choose second yes. Why does Cox help you? I imagine bombing a church isn't something you could just pay any security company to do. Albert's parents were old friends of mine. Their company was in charge of security at Sector 2. They went bankrupt after the explosions. Some people put the blame for the incident on them. They're getting death threats to this day. I supported them and their son financially. As you can imagine, Cox has every reason to want revenge for what Gara did to his family. I worked with the mercenaries when you already had Cox guys do your dirty work. Part of the plans were out of their warehouse. I see. That's all for now. We'll get out at the next stop. I'll inform my colleagues that we are coming. Exactly, the illusion of choice. The illusion of choice. Oh no! He's coming in. Other people got on as well when we were taking in maybe not a dangerous convict, but hey, there we go. Hey Conrad, are you sure about this? I am. Alright then. Good job. I got this. Gary wanted to talk to you. He's inside. We're waiting here with Mr. Dyson. Why? Why would you wait here with Mr. Dyson? They probably were there for the entire conversation. Those people inside, they just didn't want to interrupt. Gary's waiting for you. Yeah, but I'm going to run in the opposite direction for no reason. Just stretching my legs. Was there any news over here? I forget where we get news. Nope, not news over there. This was the smoking spot, which we're not using. Oh, smoking. Ah, no news. There we go. Do I at least get the green beep? Yeah. Well, there's no beep, but I'm guessing you must be... You're not in here, are you? You're going to be... Oh, you are! No, that's Saito. You're going to be in the chief's office now, aren't you? Oh no, there you are! Let's have a sit down quickly. No news is good news. Or alternatively, all news is bad news. Yeah, Gary. I guess we'll have this conversation now. What do you want to say to me? Hey. Shit, Conrad. You really found the mastermind behind the Liberators? Finally, some good news. I just hope that the whole shit show is over now. Why did Dyson do it? It's kind of a long story. He was trying to escalate the situation between our planets. I see. Let's talk about it in detail later. Preventing last night's attack was a great victory as well. You did a good job. Thanks. That's a good start to my time as chief, isn't it? Well, acting chief, but yeah. I have a meeting with the press in a few minutes. We want more info questioning. He's waiting in the basement. You should go talk to him, see if he knows something we don't. Roger that. Alright, interrogate more. More interrogation. You got something to say? You should get going. Right, you Saito, no? Alas, I'm afraid I can't remember your name. You didn't have anything to say. Let's go up and see if there's anything up here. Don't want to miss out on exciting content. Hey, Chief's office. Nope. You were about to tell that joke before I did. Well, I'm glad we are on the same wavelength and I was able to beat you to it. Whatever that joke was. It could be any joke. Could be every joke. Hi! I'm inside this random office. No? Nobody want to talk to me about things? It'd be great if you did. Alright, well, I think I can go up. I don't know if I've ever been here before. Oh no, it was the next one that I've never been up. Because you can't open those doors. What Easter eggs lie behind those doors? Oh. Okay, looks like we're going to have to escape out here at some point. Because I can't go up any further. Oh. Jump to my death? No. Oh, look, I haven't been able to get up here before. Or at least, I don't remember having been able to get up there before. So there we go. That's an interesting place to go looking. Let's go down to the basement and investigate more. Oh. Hello? I bet you're the kidnappers, right? No. This is Evelyn Moore. I heard about James. I'm glad that he's alive. The fact that we caught him in time will certainly improve his chances in court. Well, I mean, if we hadn't caught him, he would have exploded himself, I think. Yeah. It's not going to be easy. But it could have been so much worse. Thank you. Wish you good luck with your case. Oh, look at that. Wasn't that worth saving him? For that good luck message that we got there. Standing around the food in the suit that I've been wearing for 3 days without having taken a shower. I'm sure that will not affect the taste in any way, shape or form. Right. Ah, you're in here. Alright. Is there anybody in the other room? No. Alright. I wonder if I remember to plug the camera back in after that last interview. Probably not. I'm just going to stand here and get pushed in. Hello. Can I talk to you? What do you want to say? Good morning, Mr. Moore. How did you sleep? Did you have a good breakfast here? Did you get the ensuite jail? No? Well, I'd like to ask you some questions about the bomb attack, then. I mean, we know why you did it. It was because of the money. So, who gave you your instructions? Was it Cox? Who gave you your instructions? It was Mr. Cox. He offered me money. Didn't know what I was getting into, I swear. What exactly did Cox tell you? Not much. He handed me the device to do a hack at AdSpot, and he told me where to place the bomb. So... Alright. So he gave you money, and he gave you this AdSpot hack. Once the AdSpot hack had run, it told you, hey, Banny is dead, and we did it. And you still went to place the bomb? Why didn't you just say, nope, done. Done. Not placing the bomb, because you already had the money. And you knew your job was going down the toilet anyway, because Cox was going to get caught. Of course he was going to get caught. How did he procure the explosives? I don't know. Not part of our equipment. He must have gotten it from someone else. From whom? Probably the mining executive guy? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. You think he had some sense of professionalism when it came to bombing? I mean, he's not a bomber. I mean, I suppose it's your first time job. You want to be seen to be doing well. But I mean, once you've done that bombing, you can't really put it on your CV, can you? You can't go, hey, you want to hire me? I did that bombing over there. Wasn't that a great turnout? I made sure it got done, even though everybody already knew it was Cox. I see. Alright, so why did you do it? Tell me all about the lung disease that your wife has that we already know about. Tell me it again. Why did you do it? My wife is sick. I needed the money. It was all about paying bills. And... oh. Are you a free Drovia person as well? Yes. I told her the whole thing was my chance to get back at Millix for what they did to my wife. Possibly, yes. You could drive the... if they didn't have control of the Tilanium, then yeah, it's possible. They're back at Millix? How so? I don't know any details, I swear. I wasn't allowed to ask questions. This is all. I'm so afraid that Evelyn will hate me. I see. That's all for now. What will happen to me now? That's for the judges to decide. I'll have to go to prison for a while, but the fact that you didn't carry out the attack will certainly reduce your penalty. No, it won't. The fact that we caught you in the act of doing the attack, and you decided not to blow yourself up. I really don't see how that will reduce your penalty. We stopped you from committing the crime. We did good. You happen to be bad at your job. Being bad at your job does not get you reduced badness. Oh well. Oh no, more caught the silence disease as well. Shit. What? Did you think you were going to get a slap on the wrist? Alright, well, there we go.
I was supposed to write a report on my findings in the Liberator's case, but I wasn't able to concentrate for even a second. First, I needed to wait for my colleagues to go home to be alone with Saito. He always worked late. But then what? What if he refused to help me? The idea of having to force him was devastating. He was my friend, after all. When I finally managed not to think about it anymore, a much more dire thought crept up on me. Laura might die tonight. And if she did, it would be my fault.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, this is the reason why we were able to go up. It's so that we can go down. They just wanted to do it for dramatic effect. Alright, and we saw that. We got a new objective. The new objective was to submit the sheet. So, yeah, we know it was on the Sector 2 incident, because various people have told us that. But I can't remember when the timeline was. I think it was the 1800s and Androvia, but we're not going to submit it yet. So we're going to go and find out about it. But how do we force, or do we force Saito to do it? That is the question. Do we get Saito? Oh! No? Oh. Silly me for thinking we could go somewhere over there. Let's go find Saito in the office. Is this the right floor? No, I think this is the right floor. Nope. One floor down. I was wrong. Alright, Saito. I'm going to sit in my chair for a second and think. I know next to nothing about you. Richard knows next to nothing about you. Neil might know more about you, but if I'm trying to force you without trying to force you, I'm not sure what we've got. I mean, I don't know. I can't threaten anything of yours right now. I can threaten to kill your puppy, for instance, because I don't know if you have a puppy or not. I can't offer to buy you things because I don't know the things that that you want. I can offer to buy you, wow, you're a computer guy, so I'll buy you the latest computer thing, because I don't know what that would be, or what you're into in that regard. So I'm not sure what kind of pressure we can bring to bear on you right now. I mean, we could threaten your life, but I really don't want to do that. I mean, if I tell him, hey, my daughter's been kidnapped, I need this information, I suppose it's possible he could put a tracer on it as well, so we could get it anyway? I mean, I don't know why we didn't tell somebody earlier as well. We have got everything that we need out of this. Don't suffer from the silence disease. Don't suffer in silence. Alright, Saito. Let's turn on the... You can interact with these people. Or objects. And then, let's see what you got to say. You're still around? Yes. I wanted... No, alright, all of this, and then... What, I'm in the wrong place? Are you in the cafeteria? I mean, this isn't the cafeteria, but let's look over here first. Alright. Oh, do I actually need to submit the sheet without... Well, this is intriguing. I mean, where is people I can interact with? Did I miss them? Or are they not here because the other guy confessed that it was about the Drovian attacks? Because, you know, I'd quite like to verify this. I mean, even if it's using my ID. because I need to get the information for you, right? Right, I've been... No, okay, I'm just being stupid running backwards and forwards there. I can't go down here, so he's not in there. Oh! Wait a second. I forgot about my investigation. No? There's no computer I can use? Oh, this is intriguing. I was sure there was going to be, you know, something. Can't go in there. Investigation or interaction bubble? No? Alright. So I'm just going to submit my best guesswork from what other people have told me. Really? That seems... I mean, they want the information, right? Alright, so it looks like I need to submit the sheet and then I will be doing computery things to try and get the information, I guess. Alright, well, let's get back into my office. And then while I'm sitting down, let's double check this. Alright, we know it's on the Sector 2 incident. Let's have a look at news. Sector 2 incident. Today marks the 40th anniversary, so it happened in the 1800s. Sector 2 incident at the end to New Joran's colonization efforts on Drovia. So, yeah, looks like that is all the information. It's about the Sector 2 incident, which took place in 1800 on Drovia. It didn't take place on New Joran or any of those other places, so it looks like this is it. Alright, well, let's just double check. Yep, so we've only got various different things, and it happened 40 years ago, and today's the 40th. So, looks like we're submitting things, then. I'm also curious, what is it the 1800s or the 1840 of? Like, what is their AD and BC? If they have a BC. I assume they've got to have a BC of some description, because if they have got this advanced in only 1800 years, that is amazing. So there must have been a period of time before this where they were doing other things. Still. The original founding of some planet or settlement. Yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, we've heard no talk of Earth or of them coming from somewhere else. So I assume that Gara is their planet of origin. I mean, maybe not. Never mind. Let us submit and find out. Do you really want to submit the sheet? I mean, no, but yes, in order to progress the story. Alright. Now I can talk to Saito. Alright, okay. Why couldn't I talk to him before? I mean, I shouldn't have... I mean, there was no reason for me to submit that sheet. I guess it's to tell me, it's to tell the game that I have an understanding of the story. That there's no reason that the mercenaries want it, because I have submitted the sheet, and now, 5 minutes later, I'm going to say, hey, I'm hacking the database to get you the data. You don't need a sheet to look at to go, oh, that's what we're getting data on. Alright, Saito. I don't know what to push you with. I figure if it comes down to it, I'm just going to tell you the truth that my daughter's been kidnapped. Alright? You don't like me, and I don't like you, even though we're work colleagues and you have called me friend several times. It's obvious the animosity we have between one another. So do this for me, and I'll stop pooping in your pudding cups that you leave in the cafeteria. Alright? Hey, Saito. Hey, Neil. You're working late. Listen, there's something I need to talk to you about. Of course. What's the matter? Saito, I'm sorry. Sorry? What? Is everything alright? Are you going to pull out your gun and threaten him now? Because that is stupid. No, it's not my daughter. Oh no, he's coming down with the silence disease. This is a disaster. He won't be able to articulate what's going on. Laura was abducted, and the people who took her want something from me. It might be, hey, I'm submitting a report to this other thing to explain what I'm about to do to cover us. No, because this is the sheet that they gave to you. This is the sheet that the bad guys gave to you. So you're submitting it to them, unless you're submitting it to some sort of central database where everything is controlled by the sheets you submit. Rob was abducted. The people who took her want something from me. I need your help to get it for them. Shit, man, what? Laura was abducted? When? By whom? By a group of mercenaries. Shit, I'm sorry, Neil. What's the CDI's plan of action? CDI? What do you think those people would do if I told the CDI about it? Wait, you didn't tell anyone else at the CDI? No. Look, we don't have much time. The mercenaries want me to help them get the data back I stole from the chief. That they stole from the chief, that I stole from them. Now I should create a backdoor to the CDI network. They can briefly alter the access rights to the folder they want from the CDI database. But they won't be able to retrieve it. It can only be done from a local computer. That's where you come in. You're a sysadmin, right? You have to grant their request for access to a specific folder you're not usually able to see. They'll pull all the data from that folder to your local hard drive. Put it on a stick and give it to me, and it's clear it was not to be sent over the web. Okay, listen, holy fuck. I'll bring them the data, and then I'll get Laura back. Neil, you realize that you can't trust these people, right? Why are you so convinced that they'll hold up their end of the bargain? Want to save Laura, you have to ask the higher-ups at the CDI for help. I don't know enough about these people. No chance the CDI will be able to track them down in time. Or that they haven't infiltrated the CDI, because you know that they are a solar organization. They have people in high places all over the solar system. It's interesting that they call it a solar system still, as well. But still. The hack will go down in 5 minutes. If I don't hand the data tonight, they might kill her. I have an idea. Once I open up the folder they're after, I might be able to locate the source of the backdoor. Explain to the others what's going on. We'll raid the location before the handover is scheduled. I'll have Laura back before they find out that we never went through with the hack. Oh no, silence disease. If we do it that way, do we still get to retrieve the data in the folder? We won't need it! If you can't trace them, and don't get the data, we have nothing. Fine. I'll accept the data transfer either way. I'll delete it if I'm able to trace the hack. Jeez. I mean, I think what needs that... I'm gonna go with let's tell the CDI. But, I think the data needs to get out either way. I think the world needs to know the crap that went down. But... I don't know. Okay, you're right. Let's tell the CDI. Okay, good. I'm glad you agree. Find out what the location is, and then we call Gary. What is the data anyway? Why do they want it? I'm not sure. I don't have time to explain. She's calling. Hey Neil, got your sheet? All ready at your end? Yeah, we're ready. Good. Searching that folder now. So I'll tell you when you have access. Die of the silence disease before it happens. Go on. No? Oh, it's getting worse. See, she's suffering from 2 instances of the silence disease. Alright, there we are. You're good to go. Okay, I think Saito's retrieving the data. Oh no, Saito's falling for it as well, and he's got it just as bad as she does. Oh, I got it. Yeah, you do, buddy. You got the disease too, I'm sorry. Good work. We'll see you at the handover. God damn, Neil. Got the allocation. Let's call Gary and the others. Thank you, Saito. Thank you so much. We're calling Gary and the others. We have to prepare the raid. And we have to do it quick. Hold on. One last thing. What is it? There's no time to lose. Did you pull the data? What does it matter? Give it to me. Why? I have the location, Neil. We can go arrest them. You don't need it anymore. I did what you said, okay? I didn't go through with it. Please trust me. It's not a trick. I'm not going to give the data to them. I just need to see what's on there. Oh no, Saito's going to die of the silence disease. This is a disaster. Please. Here. Please don't do anything stupid. Indeed, yes or yes. Thank you. Don't tell anyone, okay? Let's call Gary and the others. I don't know, would you have got caught? Either way. I mean, this seems like a pretty big deviation. I guess there was a point where you could have gone with the mercenaries rather than with CDI. So maybe there are some scenes which are swap-outable, but lead to the same result. Or a similar result. You might be interviewing people in a warehouse by beating them silly rather than trying to be smart. Anyway, let's see. I think I got their HQ. It's inside an industrial zone on the fringes of the city. The company registered there calls itself Rattlesnake Farming. It appears to be some sort of greenhouse. I assume it's just a front. Maybe for money laundering. I still can't believe you didn't tell us earlier. What the hell were you thinking, Conrad? And how much information did you feed them about the CDI and our ongoing investigation? Absolutely jack shit. Those people are criminals of the worst kind. Have you forgotten your oath? You'll face serious charges for this, Conrad. Could you please leave him alone, Gary? Thank you, Young. I forgot your name earlier. He's got enough on his plate right now. You get the data either way. I guess you do. Well, maybe he would be in a better position if he had told the CDI earlier. Or, they would have shot Laura right away if they had caught wind of it. We all had training in hostage negotiation. I'm sure Neil followed it as best he could. Yep, definitely did. I really don't care about that right now. Can we please focus on getting Laura out of there? I agree. We don't have time to waste. We should be at their HQ within the next hour. That's not a lot of time. Let's go and gear up then. Actually, I don't think it's a good idea for you to be there, Neil. You're not trained in stretches like this, and I don't care if I get hurt. And more importantly, you are too close to the case. Damn you, Roy. Damn you and your playing things by the book. Don't you see, we don't have time for playing things by the book, Roy. You've always been a company man. That's why you're so tall. Because, I don't know, tallness. You've got lifts in your feet made out of the rules. Yes, definitely. Yes, that you could do something irrational and endanger the whole operation is too high. I can't just stay here and wait. My daughter is in there. It's exactly the kind of attitude I'm worried about. I've been in contact with these people multiple times. They know me. Maybe I can convince them to cooperate. Listen, Neil. There's no more time for discussion, Conrad. Go right. Get yourself armor and a gun. I have to call Kumar. Who is Kumar? You're cool. Oh no, everybody's coming down with the silence disease. This is disastrous. Copy that. Don't leave without me. I'll come with you. You will? Okay, we leave in 30. Go to the roof. Alright, let's see what you'll say. We leave in 30. I still think you should stay here. I can't even talk to... I'm sure we'll get Laura back, but I can't even talk to Young? Come on, Young backed me. Said I was doing okay, and I can't even talk to her and say thanks? Oh, I'm going to sit down in the chair and be all depressed for a second there. Alright, I need to have something No, I can't get to the cafeteria and get myself a drink. Alright, well, in which case, I guess I have to entertain myself by making the gate go beep, 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 repeatedly. Alright, I'm bored of that now. To the roof. I'm sure I've killed 30 minutes with that gate. Right, so now do I have to go to the helicopter pad? Assume so. No. Oh, I actually have to go to the roof, do I? No. I have to go over here? Is there going to be another helicopter coming down for us?
I inserted the stick into my cell and opened up the folder. My heart was pounding. For a moment, it looked like the data wouldn't load, but then the files started appearing on the screen. Dozens, maybe hundreds of documents, messages, pictures, and videos. They were decades old. Most of them dated 1799 or 1800. Their confidentiality level was one I'd never seen before. This was the type of data the Garian network would instantly pick up and trace, both to its receiver and back to its sender. It made sense to physically hand-deliver it if one wished to remain anonymous. I didn't know where to begin, so I opened up the very first file in the list, the oldest one, with shaking hands. It was a document sent from someone at the Department of Commerce to the director of the CDI at the time, Amelia Thorne, now Attorney General in charge of the Justice Department. My eyes widened as I skimmed over the paragraphs. When I was done reading the letter, I checked the time. 20 more minutes. I sat down and opened up the second one, then the third. As the conversation went on, a plan was hatched between a handful of politicians, special interest groups from the private sector, and high-ranking members of the CDI. I didn't recognize most of the names. Some might have been pseudonyms. I stopped looking at the files halfway through and let my head sink onto the backrest. Even though they had used very careful language at first, the goal and purpose of the operation were abundantly clear. The failure of Sector 2 hadn't been an accident. Garians had plotted and engineered it to gain sole access to Drovia's resources, and given its strategic importance at the time, ultimately retained supremacy over the solar system. My head was spinning while I tried to figure out what all of it meant for the present, and for me. I had long doubted the integrity of the CDI. Was it still rotten to the core, or had things changed? I didn't know about any ongoing operations that were breaching interplanetary law, but then most agents at the time of the Sector 2 incident hadn't known either. And some of the things I did know about, I didn't want to think about them too much. Now what? On the one hand, the public had a right to know. The culprits had to be found and brought to justice. Reparations had to be paid to the affected families and businesses. On the other hand, if the truth came out, the liberators would win. Savient extremists might be emboldened enough to take control of the colony and declare independence. If that happened, Gara would send its ships, and New Joran might send theirs to back up their Savient brethren, and to finally gain access to the planet's Telanium, of course, if their side won. Hundreds might die, thousands even. Time was running out. I tapped the contact of a journalist I had met a while back. I still hadn't made a decision when I heard the dial tone. The data would probably go through if I decided to send it, but there was no way in hell it wouldn't be traced back to me. My heart was pounding so loudly in my ears that I almost didn't hear the voice on the other end.
Well, I'd like not to have a timed event at this point, thank you. Good. Alright. This is Adrian Boyle with the Garan Gazette. How can I help you? Well, you can help me by listening to me ramble for a second. I mean, I'm inclined to send this data out, and it seems they don't have an internet sort of thing here. You can't just put it up for anybody to access. Because you need to have a sender and a receiver. Or at least that is what I am getting from that. If I send it to the reporter, are they just going to kill me and the reporter before the reporter can get it out? That is the question. I mean, and releasing the data means that I mean, if I give it to them and the reporter goes, "Holy fuck, I see this," and then releases it immediately, then the mercenaries are going to know what's going on. So they've got no reason to keep Laura alive. They're probably going to suspect that I am coming for you. Kill Laura, die in a bloody shootout. Yeah? But if I don't... I mean, yes, the news things are close enough to broadcast to all, but can the government just shut all of that down? If I download... I mean... with our internet, I could download it and host it somewhere else. And even if I didn't host it somewhere else, I would still have it on my computer. And I could distribute that to other people. Doesn't appear to have that sort of system here with this thing. It seems to only be hosted by, like, centralized... Well, I guess we haven't really looked into the what else is going on there. Huh. Alright. Well, I'm gonna give it to Adrian Bowley with the Garden Gazette. How can I help you? Alright. Neil. Oh no, Neil's gonna die of the silence disease before that happens. Bowley Quest. Yes, it is our Bowley Quest. Hello? Oh no, Neil. Are you there? Oh no, Neil's dying of the silence disease. Having 3 times in a row. Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm hanging up now. No, I have information for you. I have information for you. Who is this? I can't tell you. Leak the data, don't leak the data. They're gonna know it's both of you and kill both of you. But yeah, go for it. You gotta tell him, run it now, because they are going to absolutely murder everybody. Sending you a data package now. Flag and will be quickly picked up and traced by authorities. Your computer might be bricked. Back it up to an external drive as quickly as you can. Are you serious? Please confirm that you understand what I just said. I understand. Good. The public needs to know this. Promise me that it won't get buried. Well, I have to look at it first. Please. I want to have a second chance to send it out. Did you get it all? Yeah, I got it. Okay, it's in your hands now. So you have sent a data package to this one reporter, right? Why not just send it to everybody on your contact list? Because some of the other people are also going to go, oh, holy fuck, and send it out to their contact lists, etc. And somebody else might have a better reporter to leak it to. Yeah? Leaking it to one person means they only have to kill one news organization. Leaking it to many people means that we'll have to shut down the whole media network. He might have done just that. He might have done. But doesn't say though. Anyway, it's in your hands now. Conrad? Gary, it's time. Let's go. Okay, coming. I wonder if you get caught if you do it for the mercenaries then. So that you have to do it this way anyway. Alright, Gary, with your red outline. Oh, I can turn it on and off. Oh, we are going here. Oh look, there's somebody else I can talk to. No? Somebody else I can't talk to. That's a shame. Ah, Snake Rattler Farms. Alright. Agent Kumar. Alright, agents. I just got the report from Nelson. The big greenhouse in front of us seems to be empty. However, IR cameras are picking up 12 targets in an underground facility hidden underneath. Are you sure the underground facility isn't hidden above? My scan for traps and explosives came back negative. Be careful regardless. We're going in on my command. Watch your backs and keep a low profile. These guys are dangerous, and most likely armed. Use of deadly force is authorized. Getting the hostage out alive and well is our #1 priority. We all know what she looks like. Miller, Johnson, you open up the front door. Once we're inside, we're looking for another door in the back. Watch out for hostiles from that point on. Okay, let's go. Move, move, move! Yari, I appreciate you backing me up earlier. Thank you. After what you did, it's only right you'd help us fix it now. Let's go get your girl. Save Laura. What about you guys? Are you just gonna stand here with the helicopter? Is that your point? Alright, okay. Off we go then. Rattlesnake farming! Are you all waiting for me? You're not gonna say anything? Oh, here we go. Clear. Come on, they are an international, oh sorry, not international. They are a solar, because I can't really say galactic. Yeah, they are a solar. Ooh. Those machines picking things. Anyway, they are a solar, an interplanetary. That is what they are. They are an interplanetary organization. You're telling me they don't have cameras on the front door? Target's head. Open up and move in. 3 targets! CDI, drop your weapons. Drop them now! Take cover! Now, there we go, unsurprising. Who died? Who was at the front there? Shit, that was loud. The rest of them will be waiting for us. May's been shot. Go on, Flynn, provide first aid and see if you can get her out of the medics. Fuck. I don't know, hold the door down. Keep an eye on these assholes. Get their guns and make sure they stay down. Someone tries to do that door over there, you shoot. The rest of you keep moving. You can't give them any more time to prepare or get out. Follow me! Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so Laura's dead. Opening up!
In the final corridor, we passed by a large surgery room. I didn't think about it at the time, but that must have been where they had given Zora her new face and implanted Boyd's fake ID.
So you're gonna survive
the only
this,
thing
no
I
matter
could
what,
think
then.
about was
Okay.
whether they'd moved Laura or done something to her the moment they'd heard us coming.
Next room is a dead end. Expect resistance. They've already bugged out, have they? No? Drop those guns or we'll shoot. I think this is a talkie thing. Who are you? What is this? What does it matter, man? What does it matter? Who are you? What is this? I mean, I guess if you were still trying to play off, hey, you're invading my rattlesnake business and I'm going to defend myself against these people, then yes, you could still do it. But clearly, you're not trying to do that because you're dressed all up in black tactical gear with a hostage next to you. So, it doesn't matter who I am or what this is. CDI, put your weapons on the ground right now. Dad! Stay put, Laura. It's gonna be alright. Give us a minute to talk it over, okay? Zora. Oh, I see. It's about the girl. How about this? I hand her over to you, and you never show your faces here again. Sound fair? I don't think you understand. This facility is surrounded. It's over. Tactical. Could be tactical. The only option is to cooperate right now. Williams. Oh no, Williams dies of the silence disease before anything happens. Alright, we'll cooperate. But we'll kill the girl first. Why? Well, I hope I've done enough with Zora to have you kill the girl before that happens. No, it sounds like you're getting everything you want. That's not how negotiations work. I mean... I mean, you just sound like a psychopath, man. We'll surrender, but we're killing the girl first because, you know, we don't want you to get everything that you want, and killing the girl is the only thing we have to offer. So, I mean, the thing is, you say, hey, anybody who doesn't want to kill the girl, put your gun down. Everybody else just gets shot. If you don't want to kill the girl, drop your gun now. Otherwise, I shoot. No? Not gonna work? Not a good negotiating tactic? Shooting a child would do nothing but worsen your prospects on trial. I mean, and also, the father is right there, so you're gonna take a shot to the head. Come on, we both know I'm fucked regardless. I'll take you out if you make a wrong move. Doesn't have to be that way. So what you're saying is our only chance is to fight. No. Oh, Zora. And Neil. Both coming down with a silence disease. Oh, no, Zora, don't do it. I mean, I didn't drink a beer with you, but I did get the message, and I did help out as much as I could. I'm sorry, Williams. Yay! What the fuck, Zora? Murder on the moon! The moon! Here is a guy person called Moon. We're gonna pin all the murders on Moon. Stop! Final warning! Please, Moon, put your gun away. Good, now lie down. Go cuff 'em, boys. Yay! Saved. Williams was going to die no matter what, really. Yep. Dead! It's over now, Laura. You're safe, alright? You only have years and years of post-traumatic disorder to go through. Now, don't worry about it. Alright. You okay? Did they hurt you? No, I'm not hurt. I am scared and cold and hungry and never want to go to any parties ever again because that is where I was going to go and get caught. No, this is going to be horrible. Get her out of here! Go! Let's go, Laura. Thank you. Yep. Oh no, Zora's going to die of the silence disease before we can do that. Oh no, we're slowing down walking. What's going on? Cool slow motion walking. Is there going to be an explosion behind us? No? We're just going to have cool slow motion walking. I mean, I don't think they have made somebody into Laura in the... Why were we slow motion walking then?
And that's it. The most tumultuous days of my life, and possibly in Garian history. Abbott Dyson has been charged with interplanetary terrorism, first-degree murder, and more that would put a normal person away for multiple lifetimes. Unfortunately, he is one of the world's most influential billionaires, and as it stands now, he isn't going to prison for more than a few years. It is rumored that he's putting someone else in charge of his company for the time being, and will be allowed back at his post after serving his sentence. With their mastermind unmasked, at least it's safe to say that the Liberators won't ever make another appearance. Even though Dyson and Cox each lost a lot in the Sector 2 incident, I don't believe their actions were really driven by a righteous thirst for revenge. Almost all the people who have suffered and might still suffer from their actions had nothing to do with Gara's past crimes. Ultimately, Dyson had tried to start an interplanetary war in hopes of increasing his profit margins, and he might still succeed in it.
Yep. But I mean, he might die in prison. I don't know.
The data I leaked sent a shockwave through the solar system. The source of the leak was quickly discovered, and the CDI not only fired me on the spot, but also tried to scrub me from their records and made all sorts of claims to discredit me. The Garian state scrambled to spin the narrative on the Sector 2 incident, but the data was authentic and unambiguous. 40 years ago, the Savient colony on Drovia had been sabotaged in a secret operation initiated by a handful of Gyara's top politicians, economic elites, and the CDI under the leadership of Amelia Thorne, now Attorney General and leader of the Garian Department of Justice. It became clear to me why she had tried to hide the data, fired the chief when he got too close, and ordered the arrest of Alfred Cox when she realized who he was.
His name's Albert, not Alfred.
She is currently awaiting trial, along with a number of mostly retired politicians who were implicated in the conspiracy.
Or that is an incorrect writing. I mean, there have been a few bugs in this, but nothing game-breaking or anything.
Lara is free again and seems to be doing okay, but I wonder every day about the scars this experience has left behind. Even though I know I'm not directly to blame, I will never forgive myself for inadvertently dragging her into all this. As for me, I am free again, as free as I was before, but my life is forever changed. Catherine and I are dating again, however crazy that sounds.
Oh, okay.
Things are so different now. The world is so different that maybe something good can come of it again.
Is there war? Is there not war? What's going on with that?
And finally, Zora. Easily the strangest person I've met in my life. Despite the terrible things she did, I'm grateful for her help when it really counted. It took the CDI a while to find out anything about her previous life. Turns out her name used to be Elizabeth Davis. She and her friend Boyd had been picked up by the mercenaries as teenagers on the run. Both of them came from affluent Garian families, and both had been reported missing, presumed dead. Zora will be brought before a judge this week, and I'll be there to make a statement. It might sound strange, but I hope she'll walk free again one day.
Late in the evening,
There we go.
the lights are still there, ever unchanging. They shine unaware. The sea is above me, the sea is beneath. The waves that have parted will once again meet. So we stand here, in the end we're out of love. Want to try again, but the stars don't give a fuck.
Interesting. Trying to rhyme that.
Is there a cause? Will it return, or will it be lost? So we stand here, in the end we're out of love. Want to try again, but the stars don't give a fuck. As we stand here, in the end we lose it all. To the stars above us, small.
Well, there we go. That was the end of Lacuna. I mean, I'm not really sure what to do now. I wasn't expecting to have to pull in another game. I thought we had a little bit longer than that. I might just replay the very beginning and choose a different building just to see what happens there. Because I assume we're going to end up at the same building, but if you get it entirely wrong and are stupid, what does that mean? How does that work? Yeah, I don't really want to push more Zero Dawn on that. I want to do some more point and clicking. So, let's have a look and see what happens.
And that's it.
Oh, no, alright. Okay.
The most tumultuous...
So I need to switch profiles, do I? Because there we go,
Abbott
100%.
Dyson has been charged with interplanetary terrorism, first-degree murder, and more that would put a normal person away for multiple lifetimes. Unfortunately, he is one of the world's
here's
most
a bug,
influential
80.
billionaires. And as it stands now, he isn't going to prison for more
Alright.
than a few years.
Let's just do that. As I say, let's have a look and see what happens. We're just going to rush through the opening bit and see what happens if we choose a different building. If we get it wrong. Does it change the plot? Does it just say, no, you're stupid, go to the other building? I'd like to skip this. Alright, well, we'll have the beginning again then, I guess, just for this bit. I'll try and remember what choices I made at the beginning of this 3-4 episodes ago and do the complete opposite. I mean, not that I think it will make any difference whatsoever, because the opening is not part of it, really. Now I know how to run. Mirror over here. Hey, it's your future husband. You love him. Ah. Hey, what's up? You're here. How's life on Drovia? What's going on? Do you enjoy the things? Let's go over there. Let's do stuff. Hey, Mirror, do some more things. Today's my first day here. Yes. Now. Alright then. Last time we said, no, we're not going to go over there, but this time we are. Let's make it quick. You won't regret it this way. Yeah. Wow. Wait, down here the sound says this is a restricted area. No, we aren't. But I got the entrance code. Where'd you get that? My older brother works in there. He gave it to me. But it's not dangerous or anything. No, don't worry. Come on. Now. See that elevator? Takes us halfway up the dome. Up? No, we're gonna get caught. There's nobody up there. It's gonna be awesome, you'll see. Come on. Fine. If someone sees us, I'm gonna tell them it was all your idea. Well, this is new. We did not see this last time. So what do you think? That was wow, right? Did you see the entrance to the mines? Crazy how huge it is, huh? Yeah, pretty impressive. Your brother works down there? It's kind of scary thought. Really? I think it's pretty cool. Hey, wait a minute. Do you see the flag on those boxes? That's Gara's. So? Why they bring stuff to our colony? Why wouldn't they? Maybe they're spying on our cool mining tech or something. Oh, Gara isn't our enemy. We trade with them and stuff. And besides, if you were unloading espionage equipment, would you paint your face on the box? No, I wouldn't. I guess you're right. I really gotta run now. Thanks for showing me this place. It's really cool. Glad you like it. Don't tell anybody we went up there, okay? I'll get in trouble. I won't. Promise. Hey, Mira? I'm glad you're here. I kinda missed you. I missed you too. Oh, that reminds me. Parents gave me a new cell when we got here. We have to reconnect. Let's do it. And cool visual effect. Here we go. Alright, see you later. Ooh, objectives. Walk home. Every conversation is in there. Good. Meow. Well, I guess that's what we missed. Just gonna dance backwards and forwards while on this left. No, I should have started again to try and do a no steps run, shouldn't I? It looks a little bit like the chicken dance. Or pretending to be a chicken rather than the chicken dance. Because I've always known it as the birdie dance. Yeah. Now there was a person over here we could talk to. You? Nope. Well, somebody who said, hey, I'll give you stuff the next time you come in. Yeah, here we go. No way, you have to fight too. Okay, cool. This is the place where you do it. I'm in a hurry, but you save some for me. This way, I'm going home. Oh, and now we hit the movie. I don't think your mum was home, was she? I can't remember. Get to the computer. Use it. Alright, now that everybody's here. Mira, we can get started. Please make sure everyone arrives on time. That didn't happen last time. Alright. Okay. We got to do the examine the posters and find out things. Oh, Gara, Jovia, New Joran. This is the map. We know where the safe room is. Maybe we won't get to the safe room this time. Hey, sweetie, we just missed you. Have fun in class. We bet this afternoon. Mom. Alright, now. Sheet and an article. Open our cells and submit the article. News, thanks. And a new sheet as well. Alright. News is lithium, tellurium, solar system. Let's call it outside of. We'll say Drovia because we know we're on Drovia. Colonization of Drovia started only about a year ago. Savians from Drovia, the closest planet to Drovia, have established their own colony. One of the most sought after resources is Drovians. Alright, we're completely idiots. We're going to say Plutergium. Getting it all wrong. Or at least making choices that we didn't make last time. And given that I got it all right last time, we're going to get it all wrong this time. Yep. Alright, Mira, sheet. Let's go over it. The first answer is incorrect. Humanity originated from Garia. See, they originated on Gara. Several other planets from there. Let's look at the second question. I'm surprised you got that wrong. You really should know this. It's Sapiens from New Duran that created their own colony on Drovia. Now for the last question. Didn't you read the news article I sent you? You're mining tellurium on Drovia. It's a very valuable resource nowadays. None of your answers were correct. You have a lot of catching up to do. Let's move on to the next. Oh, what was that? System closed. Call interrupted due to emergency. Structural breach detected. Please relocate the closest safe room as quickly as possible. It will lock down in 60 seconds. Emergency exit plans distributed to all living units. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. I can't remember if it was this way or not. And they said 60 seconds. There's a lady here. Help, anyone please? Hey girl, help me, the door's stuck. Come here, we've got to hurry, but she needs to grab the door and pull. We saved her last time, so not this time. Oh, I thought it was this way. Am I wrong? "40 seconds until lockdown." Am I going the wrong way? Because if I die horribly, that would be a thing. Oh no, I made it. Alright, now what's going on? Have you seen my parents? No, yeah, there we go. Yes, I did go and see what the other chap wanted. And what we saw was a beautiful sight. And that was all we missed. And a line of dialogue which said, "Hey, you're late." And now here we are back in Lacuna. Come on, skip. I don't need 10 years.
Meeting your ex still feels kind of strange.
Nope, can't skip it.
Or maybe it
so
doesn't.
We'll listen to the gravelly voiced protagonist, gravelly voicing things. Grrr.
Maybe it doesn't if the whole world isn't on the brink of war.
The whole world was on the brink of war because of the thing I did last time in this game, where things were going to go explode.
My thoughts were still lingering on my work. My unit was responsible for the safety of one of the most important visitors Yara had seen in a long time. Joseph Banny, Foreign Minister of Drovia.
So we need to not push people
with our president
this time and say, "Hey, no, hands off, touchy-feely."
For generations to come.
I mean, that sounds bad, but that's
Yet here I was,
not exactly what I mean.
Fighting with my ex about how often I should call my daughter, pretending that it mattered.
Did you hear what I said? No, I didn't hear what you said. I don't care what you say. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not listening. I've got my... I don't know. It would be weird if someone else is home all the time. All the time? You mean every other weekend? You know what I mean. Laura's a teenager now. Good for her to see his phone. Good for me, frankly. Look, I'll try and do better. Great. Why don't you come and see her right now? She's home. I won't be bothering her. I have an appointment. No, now's not really a bad time. Or now is a bad time, rather. Right now is a really bad time. Things will be different once Banny is on his way. I believe it when I see it. I hope I have to go now. I see you around. Where do you have to go? I'm going to follow you.
I felt angry at myself. Not for failing to show my daughter how much I cared for her, but for actually not caring as much as she would have deserved. At least that's what I thought I felt like at the time. I was under a lot of pressure due to Banny's visit, and I found it hard to think about anything other than work.
Well, I think that's a new line of dialogue at least. You getting in the train? You're in the train. Can I get in the train with you? Nope, just came to see you to the station. Alright, I'm going away now. Oh, damn it. No, not trying to speedrun. Just not really interested in not sitting through the same scenes that we've seen already. When I make a decision that changes, I will inevitably try and look at what the differences are. But right now, I'm just going to get to the first big puzzle of where did the things come from. That is the only thing I really care about right now. I don't think... Nope, we're not going to get cigarettes. We're just going to go straight into our apartment.
I looked at my reflection in the glass and down at the layers of city below my feet. I'd almost told Kat how strange being in our old place still felt to me. I didn't want her to think I still missed her. Maybe I did, because something still hurt when I saw her. Although it might just have been the memory of not getting something we wanted, of having failed. As good as we may be at making sense of things, there are some we can't work into the narrative.
Oh, I'm visitor. Mr. Conrad is currently not. That's probably because I'm standing here in the hallway. Would you like to leave a message? It's me, Neil Conrad. Perform another scan. Scanning is not currently possible. Please contact the system administrator. Yep. You have been notified about it because of the email. Yes, we get that. 9267. Alright, okay. And is the news still the same? Yeah, Mira and Noah still got married. Miss parents were so lucky we haven't spent the rest of our youth as an orphan in her grandmother's care. I think that happened anyway. I didn't really have to use this pin very often. Yay! Alright. Hey Gary, so I had that date with your ex, what do you think? It was great, what's the situation? Bad in staff, tonight go there, things go smoothly. God, Benny's going to annoy the fuck out of me. Oh no, one more time, could have punched them all. Let's hope we're all getting along. Did you read the news article? No, I did not. Because it's important for a CDI agent to keep up on the news. Is there anything we didn't already know? Looks like political observers. Observers aren't expecting Garrett to give in to Benny's demand. I've been saying that for weeks. If you ask me, Benny shouldn't get anything at all. We've got the whole colony after all. Anyway, the chief has scheduled a briefing tomorrow morning at 9. Don't be late. Copy that. See you tomorrow. Alright. Hey there. Hey Horace, how's it going? We are not going to feed you. We're going to pet you. Yeah. Horace, we didn't give you enough love last time. And look, the icon even has you with your fingers rubbing the top of his head. That's great. Can't do anything else. Alright. No, I don't want to smoke. Just want to go to sleep. Thank you. Here we are. You're going to wake me up and tell me, damn, he's been shot. Wah! Hello? Conrad, it's me. Everything alright? It's not. Manny's been shot. What's his condition? He's dead. Where are you now? He's dead? That's where you are, Conrad. I'm at my place. I'll have someone pick you up. No, I don't. It's a 15-minute train ride. I'll be right there. Make it quick. Onto the train.
Fuck. How could that happen? I didn't even dare think about the impending political aftermath. If this was indeed murder, it couldn't be. I hope there was a mistake. Maybe Gary had gone crazy. Maybe I was dreaming.
Gary had gone crazy.
Foreign Minister
Dreamt of
Benny's
a
death
murder.
could be the tipping point in the
Damn that
conflict
Gary.
between Yara and Drovia. This whole visit was meant to ease tensions between our planets. Now it could lead to war. The first interplanetary war. Fuck, Neil, snap out of it. You'll figure this out. Focus on the task ahead.
Yep, just run for it. There's still news, still ignoring the news. The news is bad for your health. Come along. Where are you, train? There you are. I need to get to the place quickly. Just let me on. Alright. Now we're arriving at this next place. Let us get this incredibly wrong and say that it wasn't the casino. Oh, it wasn't, sorry, it wasn't the hotel that it was from, but somewhere else. Because I want to know what happens here. Does it push you onto the right path? Or does it allow you to say, hey, this is the one? And they go, congratulations, you're right. I mean, I assume they don't say that. I assume that not every guess you make is the correct guess. Because if that is deeply disappointing. I'm hoping it'll just say, no, you got it very wrong. Took you long enough. Evening, Gary. Don't care. It was a clean shot to the head. There's lots of stuff going on. I need to talk to the people. They're still in shock. Give them a moment. They're all traumatized right now. They must be professionals. They've got to snap out of it. If they keep refusing to cooperate, we're taking them in for obstructing our investigation. This is Gara, not some lawless rock. Hold on. Did you say priest? Yeah, a guy on Benny's staff. He's spiritual advisor and a somewhat prominent Serbian frontman. That's fucking annoying. Corey says he's better keep him away from Benny's body. What's the priest trying to do? Fuck if I know. Some weird ritual. Anyway, I'm trying to find out where the shot came from. Has to be one of the opposite high-rises, but we don't know which one. Which is where we come in. I think we can pretty much rule out the casino. Alright, so we're going to say it is the casino, definitely. You haven't touched the security tonight because it's a big fancy event. It's impossible to get a gun in there. Very stupid. We need to track down the perp as soon as possible, get up there and give Young a hand. Copy that. That's how big a shit show this is, right? I can't believe we got shot. What did we miss? I mean, we checked everything, kept tabs on everyone. Badly seems to be in nobody's crosshairs. How close they didn't happen. Let's find out. Seriously, Conrad, got a better quick result on our hand. We don't know if we first had a line out of a job. Yeah, and you know, there might be a war. Just keep up there and see where the shot goes. Report back to me when you're done. A few phone calls. Roger. Talk to Young. Here you are, Young. Hi, I'm talking to you over here towards the city, except you know, in the middle of the night. This is that guy. Yeah, Tuesday, it's Friday, real bad. I can't even tell what day it is. I'm your best detective. Alright, need to find bullets. Investigate the scene. Next, toggle the outline mode. Yellow outlines can be directed with. People with orange outlines have something to tell you. Options with blue outlines hold new information when examined. Grey outlines mean nothing currently new. To progress, people and objects more interacted with may hold new information. Well, it disappeared into the wall right behind this closet, and it's locked. Ah, look at that. Here we are. There's a casino. There's a thing. There's another place. There's the dead body for Mr. Banny. There's that. Okay, we've interacted with all of those exciting things. Hello, there's... Hey, don't discuss, we talk to you. Hey, excuse me, you with the city? I am Lacuna. Pleased to meet you. I'm the priest. I was Mr. Banny's spiritual advisor. Can we ask you to tell me about his jewelry? It's very important that Serbian must free the dead from worldly possession so they can cross safely into the afterlife. It must be done before his soul is completely left the body and we're running out of town. Hand the jewelry over to the CDI. It has no value to me. I understand, but I can't have you move the body. It's crucial evidence that can't be tampered with. Do you believe in something, Mr. Conrad? That doesn't matter. Personal convictions are irrelevant here. The CDI has a clear protocol concerning the handling of murder victims. It does not allow touching them. So you believe the protocol. Listen, Mr. Sergeant, here to discuss philosophical questions with you. Please, be very careful about when taking off jewelry. Make sure not to talk to any of the enemies. The Garden State likes to pride itself on its tolerance and liberty. So your chance to prove to me these are not just empty words. I'm sorry, can't let you take any chances there. Want us to find the culprits? Please stay away from the body. To the empty words offshore, brave for the corrupted Garden. So, alright then, I'm sorry. Well, we didn't do that either way. That's a shame. I would have said yes this time. Hey there, people. Who are you? Just leave us alone. Hey, are you with Mr. Benny? We ought to talk to your colleagues. I know, but I need your help with something. Do you know where I can find the key to the cupboard upstairs? Where would you need to look in there? It contains a important piece of evidence. I prove you didn't mess with anything before driving authorities. Driving authorities? First handled by our own people. So now we'll surely be off planet by the time that happens. We'll share our findings with them anyway, I promise. Oh, like you promised to protect Mr. Benny. I understand you're upset. Still take full responsibility of the time. You will hire all this punishment, a promotion. It's okay, Eddie. Don't want to fight. It's only convenient for Garen. We're one of the champions of driving independence. Please calm down, sir. All on the same side here. I understand how you feel, but the purpose is still out there. We need to get them quickly. If you have another target, we need to find out. It shouldn't be too hard. Who else is pissing off? Please be reasonable. I am not your enemy. Yes, you are. Listen, his ass might be on his way for the next Jovian target down the list. You can't do anything else, but the CDI can if you decide. If your personal grudges are worth more to your than your people's safety, just give him the key. It's not like there's anything in there. Fine, here's my keychain, but this better lead to something much obliged. So, I'm guessing you're going to say There we go. I'm guessing you're going to say that we weren't horrible and bullied you this time if we were to go through the whole thing. Look, there. E dismiss. No, not dismiss. Look at the bullet. Is there nothing? Alright. Young, look at this. The bullet was inside the cupboard as expected. Here it is. Good work. Hold on. Let me have a look. This kind of projectile usually doesn't go. They probably use a comparative small rifle to better discuss gun. It's 500 meters of no more than 200 meters. I would say 250 tops. Good to know. Thank you. By the way, I forgot something earlier. There. It's the sheet. You should be able to submit the sheet I sent you. I don't know if you have the evidence yet, but you're able to send me the conclusions. Alright. Now. Here are clues. Clues. Ah. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. We missed one. That's fine. Well, it was filed from the Pixie Casino. We know this is wrong. Absolutely. Definitely. So, what happens when we say the wrong thing? Do we not go to the hotel? Do we skip a large amount of content? What happens? Yes. Or do we get pushed onto the one? Alright, and let's just see what email we missed. Hey, you literally walked past her door and it was still too difficult for you to say hi? How convenient does it have to be to get you to not completely ignore your daughter? Okay. Well, that is an email we did not see last time around. Hey, Young, what do you think of my detective skills? I saw you submitted the sheet. Report back to Gary and ask him what to do next. I think you should get to that location. Got it. See you later. You said that it couldn't possibly be the casino. I think that was convenient. Too convenient. Yeah, I think I know where the bullet came from. Probably from Pixie Casino. Good job, Conrad. I'm sending Saito to lock the place down. You head over there. I'll catch up with you as soon as I can. Listen, about those bodyguards. Cut them some slack. Took some convincing, but they helped me find the bullet that killed Manny. Cut them some slack and question them tomorrow when the shock is worn off. Since when did you ever stop what drove an extremist? I don't, but these are special circumstances. Anyway, you should get going. I'm on my way. Alright, so do I go to the casino?
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the Mansion District was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear.
Come
And to
on,
my
train,
surprise,
come in.
I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
Oh, I was hoping to get on the train before the thing finished, but obviously it doesn't come until that point. Young, what's up? Isn't it, Neil? The police gave an anonymous tip from the Sakura Hotel. Whoever sent it to them did provide a lot of details, just that they've been in contact with a suspicious person. Why so vague? I don't know. Maybe you wonder if the bullet came from the Sakura Hotel after all. Took another look at the sheet you submitted, and I think you got the wrong building. Long told me earlier that there was an event at the Pixie Casino with lots of security. They would have noticed. Judging by the position of Banny's body, I'd say that the shot came from further from the right. Considering the angle and distance of the shot, you should definitely check out the Sakura Hotel. Cheer. Now that you say it, that makes more sense. Gary won't be happy that I got it wrong. Thanks, Young. Talk to you later. Well, there we go, and now we know it forces you down the correct path. Yes or yes, indeed. And basically, that was the only thing I really gave a damn about finding out. How did this game work? So I do not think we are going to continue any further with that. It's an interesting idea to go through and mess it all up, or do it all the alternate way. Perhaps not exactly side with the mercenaries, but you know, do all the things that they want us to do, so that you give them the intel, so that you and the terrorists confront more, and possibly give the wrong details about the shooter. Maybe he gets away, or maybe he just opens up in the field and kills a load of people first and dies. I don't know. Shoot down Cox as well. Open return fire, see what happens there, see if we don't take him in, or if we do take him in because because of things, because we wound him rather than kill him. We have stun bullets or something. Who knows? But we are not going to find out. At least not here on LMTDTMFFR. Because I'm not all that interested to stream it again. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to end the stream early for today. You all get to go and enjoy the rest of your life without me there. I release you. But before we do that, I'm just going to say we will be back tomorrow, and it will be some more Horizon Zero Dawn. I hope you're able to join me for that. And now, next I'm going to say, I really do appreciate you, whether you're watching this on the board, or here, live in the chat, or just coming by to check me out and see that. We all have limited time, and I am so glad that you spent some of your limited time with me, Richard, here on LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels. And I will see you all when we do this again next time. Limited time options, no choices. I like that. That is very good. Alright, thank you very much. And as I said, we'll see you all next time. Have fun, everyone.